Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope all students are doing very well. Dear students, I am your maths teacher with our sixth lesson of mathematics of unit number 6. Here are the objectives of today's lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand inverse proportion and solve word problems of exercise number 5. Dear students, our today's topic is ratio and proportion, in which we are going to discuss introduction to inverse proportion and will solve exercise number 5. Material required for today's lesson is lead pencil, eraser, highlighter, black pointer, blue pen, notebook, ruler, mathematics book and your winter pack. I hope you all are having this material with you. Dear students, let's take a recap of our previous lesson, in which we have done introduction to direct proportion and have solved exercise number 3 part A till D of unit number 6. So let's start our today's topic, that is inverse proportion. In inverse proportion, if one quantity increases, the other will decrease, and if one quantity decreases, the other will increase. इनवर्स प्रोपोर्शन में अगर एक क्वांटिटी बढ़ जाती है तो दूसरी क्वांटिटी कम हो जाती है, और अगर एक क्वांटिटी कम हो जाए तो दूसरी क्वांटिटी बढ़ जाती है. नाउ देयर इज एन एग्जांपल ऑन पेज नंबर 92. इफ 36 men complete a job in 25 days, how many days will it take for 15 men to complete the same job? 36 men complete work in 25 days. More men, less time taken. Dear students, now you can see that the condition of inverse proportion is being followed here. When the number of men are increasing, the time quantity is being decreased. So, one man will take 36 multiplied by 25 days. That is equals to 900 days. 15 men will take 900 divided by 15. Okay, here less men, more time taken. The men are decreasing and the time quantity is increasing. That is equals to 60 days, and the answer is 60 days. Dear students, let's start our book work. But before starting your book work, let me tell you how to prepare your book page. Day, today's task, date. Page number 93, exercise number 5. Which of the following statements are direct proportion and which ones are of inverse proportion? So let's start. Part A. The number of workers on a job and time to complete the job. When there will be more workers, the less time will be consumed. And when there are less workers, the more time will be consumed. So both quantities are going opposite. एक क्वांटिटी बढ़ रही है तो दूसरी कम हो रही है, या एक क्वांटिटी कम हो रही है तो दूसरी क्वांटिटी बढ़ रही है. So which type of proportion is this? This is inverse proportion. Part B. Area of cultivated land and the crop harvested. The more area of land you will cultivate, the more crops you will get. Or the less area you will cultivate, the less crops you will get. So both quantities are going in the same way. So this is direct proportion. एक क्वांटिटी के बढ़ जाने से दूसरी क्वांटिटी भी बढ़ रही है, या एक क्वांटिटी के कम हो जाने से दूसरी क्वांटिटी भी कम हो रही है. So which type of proportion is this? This is direct proportion. Part C. The time taken for the fixed journey and the speed of the vehicle. When you will move fast or you will increase the speed, the less time will be taken. Or when you will move slow or you will decrease the speed of the vehicle, the more time it will take. So both quantities are going opposite. एक क्वांटिटी के बढ़ जाने से दूसरी कम हो रही है, या एक के कम हो जाने से दूसरी क्वांटिटी बढ़ रही है. So which type of proportion is this? This is inverse proportion. Part D. The population of a country and area of land per person. When there will be more population, the less land area will be there for each person. And when there is less population, the more land area will be there for each person. So which type of proportion is this? This is inverse proportion. एक चीज के कम होने से दूसरी चीज बढ़ रही है, या एक चीज के ज्यादा हो जाने से दूसरी चीज कम हो रही है. So this is inverse proportion. I hope you understood very well. Dear students, as you know that unit number 6 is completed, so it's time to solve the worksheet of its unit that is already available in your winter pack. So let's start solving the worksheet of unit number 6. Question number 1 of your worksheet is fill in the blanks with correct words. Number 1. The method to calculate the price of the required number of units is called the dash. The answer is unitary method. Number 2. The ratio 2 to 1 can be expressed in fraction notation as dash. The answer is 2 over 1. Number 3. A dash is a comparison between two different things. The answer is ratio. Number 4. Two quantities are said to be dash proportional if an increase in one results in an increase in the other. The answer is directly. Number 5. In dash proportion, if one quantity increases, the other will decrease. The answer is inverse. Question number 2 of your worksheet is mark T for true and F for false statement. Number 1. Ratio is comparing two quantities of the same kind using division. True. Number 2. The number of workers on a job and time to complete the job is direct proportion. False. Because number of workers on a job and time to complete the job is inverse proportion. Number 3. The ratio 4 to 5 can be expressed in ratio notation as 4:5. True. Number 4. Prices are usually quoted in units. True. Number 5. The time taken for the fifth journey and the speed of the vehicle are inverse proportion. True. Question number 3 of your worksheet is match the column A with column B and write correct answer in column C. Column A. Comparison between two different things. Now we will find the answer of this in column B. The right answer is ratio. Comparison between two different things is called ratio. Column A. Two types of proportion. The right answer is direct and inverse. Two types of proportion are direct and inverse. Column A. 40 boys, 20 girls. The right answer is 40:20. Column A. Area of cultivated land and the crop harvested. The right answer is direct proportion. Area of cultivated land and the crop harvested is direct proportion. Dear students, we have highlighted some points and have solved exercise number 5. So by keeping those points in your mind, it's time to assess yourself. Let's start filling these blanks. Number 1. In dash proportion, if one quantity increases, the other will decrease, and if one quantity decreases, the other will increase it. Number 2. Area of cultivated land and the crop harvested is dash proportion. Number 3. The population of a country and area of land per person is dash proportion. Dear students, let's take a quick review of today's lesson. In this lesson, we have done Introduction to Inverse Proportion and have solved exercise number 5, part A till D on book page number 93. In next lesson, we will discuss about unit number 8, Perimeter and Area, Introduction to Perimeter, and will solve exercise number 1, part A till D on book page number 124. Tasks to do. Learn the highlighted points and definitions. Solve exercise number 5 on page number 93, parts A till D, and learn the table of 12. Don't forget to practice this exercise on register again and again. Fun fact. If you want to spell out numbers from 1, you will not find letter A until you reach 1000. Dear students, I hope you have learned so much from our today's lesson. Don't forget to practice this exercise on your register. Take good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.